Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Origin Podcast. We're here with the homie Marco. Give it up for the homie Marco.
Appreciate you for having me, bro. For real. Appreciate you, bro.
Nah, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you for coming, bro. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. You know, we all know everybody's busy and have their own things going on, but thank you for taking time to kicking it with us and talking to us today.
No, absolutely, bro. Thank you for making some space for me, for sure. I know y'all busy too, though.
Hell yeah, bro.
And also thank you for hitting us up. You know, some people when we're face to face, are like, oh yeah, let's do something. And then when we hit them up,
last minute, nothing.
Crickets.
No,
Exactly.
absolutely. I mean, it's an opportunity, so I can't pass up on the opportunity right now.
Hell
so
yeah.
man, I gotta take everything I got right now.
Oh yeah, and
For
just
sure.
missing the homie James. Shout out James.
Yeah, I'm missing you, dog. Miss you, dog.
Where you at? Where you at?
That's the beat maker, right? He's
Yeah,
the one
my
that makes the
producer.
beats.
Best producer in the city right there. So y'all want to tap in with him? He got everything y'all need right there.
You know
No
his
doubt.
Instagram?
Yeah, it's PRODJXY, produced by Jay. So y'all can tap in right there. Find him everywhere.
Hit him up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. But what's up, man? You doing your rap thing right now?
Yeah, just trying to push it out as much as possible. Just really trying to just get out there more, you know. I mean, I've already been consistent with the music this year. I think that's not a problem. I think that's been a problem in the past, but I mean, just right now, just trying to be as consistent as I can,
Yeah.
and just keep trying to get it out there. Because I mean, if I'm not consistent, that's the number one thing. You know, so that's gonna backtrack me. So I'm not trying to backtrack no more. Just trying to continue to go forward for real.
No, yeah. And that's the thing. Like I'm telling you, like you said, the consistency is what actually holds back a lot of artists. Cause like we've seen other local artists where like they put out bangers, bro. Like just like I want once, but then it's like that's it, bro. Like you just died out.
Yeah, for real. That's how it was. Probably like when I first started, I dropped one EP and we dropped one video, and then after that, I just died out. I didn't keep dropping. You know, people were like, "Oh yeah, you solid, you good, whatever, blah blah blah." But I mean, it doesn't mean nothing if I'm not consistently dropping.
Yeah, if you have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, I'm showing the people like, "Ah, damn, he didn't just do it on one song. He did it on 2, 3, 5, 10. You know,
Yeah.
You know, gotta just keep showing them the work and just keep loading it up from there.
Oh yeah.
And you said you dropped a banger at first, or you dropped a song and all that, and then you dropped off for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what was like? It was just like because of work, because like just family shit, or
Yeah, it was mostly just like work. But at that moment, I wasn't really worrying about music like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think at first, like, when we dropped the music video, we expected that shit to get like 500,000 views or some shit like that, you know? Like, you know, everybody thinks that, like, in their first video, like, oh, this is the one that's gonna get us out the hill type thing.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works, you know? You gotta start up slow and keep going. And I think when we seen that, like, it kind of like made me not get as confident no more. So I took a step back and I was like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. And then like just randomly just kept getting more in the studio and just like I got more confident within myself and what I was doing. So I was like, you know what, let's just be more serious about this and like continue to push out the music, you know?
Yeah. And you were getting feedback from like people like close to you that were like, you know what, you really got something going on. You should keep going.
Yeah, I think that's what kept pushing me too. Like mostly like the homies and like my mom, my sister, my brother, and like everybody just kept supporting me. And like, you know, at the same time, they're gonna tell me when it's ass too, you know, like they're not just gonna keep telling me like, oh yeah, you're doing good, mijo, like keep doing what you're doing. Like, you know, hell no, like if it's ass, they're gonna tell me too, like,
Yeah, don't make a fool out of yourself,
yeah,
you know,
like you know, like you representing us too at the end of the day. So don't make us look bad out there, you know. So at the end of the day, like I just keep trying to produce the best music that I can, you know. Shout out James again, but like me and him, like we're not gonna like drop anything else out. Like we have a standard for ourselves. Like he said it before. Like if it's not a B, like we ain't gonna drop it like on a grade level. Like if it's not a B, we're not gonna drop it out there, you know. So like anything that's below a B, we keep that shit in the vault and we keep working from there.
No, yeah. And that's how it should be, you know. Put the best thing, your best foot forward instead of just like putting out whatever.
Yeah.
Even though like it might work for some other artists, you know, like they just put whatever and they like that's how it usually goes too though. Like they'll put out like a song that they're like, oh, this is probably an ass song, but then that's the one that blows up.
Yeah, some people just like randomly like it too, but sometimes that can hurt you too because you just keep dropping songs, and it's like, oh, he had a good song like 2 years ago, but since then he just keeps dropping random shit and like it's not keeping up with what he dropped 2 years ago.
They stop following and all
they
that.
stop listening to you and they're like, man, this dude's not improving at all. Like he's aggressing if anything, like, you know, he's not improving at all. You know, so I just want to continue to improve. Like I appreciate y'all for having me on. We'll get on more like podcasts like this and just people know me more for than just like music, you know. People fall in love with the character more than the music sometimes.
No, yeah, and they also have to know the artist, not just like his craft, you know.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like
where you come from and all.
Yeah, they can't get your full story just based off of one music video.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Or multiple even at that. You know what I mean? Because it's just like music videos and music in general, like you keep to one certain script and all that, you know what I mean, one type of line. But like here in podcast, you can break it all down and just
you can let it all go and stuff. You know, y'all will ask me questions, get more in depth and shit like that. So I mean, like things like that, just like, you know, let them know more than just music and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, there's more to it than just music that keeps me going. You know.
Yeah,
for sure.
So what's your motivation in like making music and stuff, or like what got you motivated to do all that?
It was, I mean, like number one, like when I first started doing it was James. Because like he would like tell me like, bro, like you have what it takes. Like it's just like you got to be consistent and like believe in yourself and just like know like not everything you're gonna do is amazing, but like keep getting in the booth and keep trying it, keep trying to get better and better. Yeah, just keep writing. Like, you know, like of course that first song, like I'm not gonna lie, that shit was ass. Like I did not like that first song at all. Like at first I was like, damn.
You look back on it and you're like,
I was like, damn, I'm going crazy. Like it's crazy. But then like going back to it, I was like, yeah, I should ass. But like, you know, that's something you learn from. I don't think everybody's first song was good. Like if your first song was good, shit, shout out to you. Like, you know, you might be a platinum artist off the bat. Yeah, but like mostly everybody, it's not that great. And like I realized that shit like a little bit later on, and I just had to keep improving. You know, I'm like.
And was James like? Did he start off making music and then he told you, "Hey, hop on this," or like did it come up to like together both of you guys? Like,
he's been doing music since like high school. He was producing for like some other random dudes, and like probably like since like my sophomore junior year, he's been doing music, and like he's, you know, that's probably we're like around 16. We're 21 now, so he's probably been doing it for like 5 years, you know. But yeah, I really started doing it like my freshman year of college. That's when I started doing it. So probably
like few years,
like 2 years ago,
2-3 years,
2.5 years ago, I started doing that shit. And then like it's just because my boy Scooter, he used to do music, and I told like Scooter like, hey, tap in with my boy James. Like I always knew James was good, and he tapped in with James, and then they were doing a song, and then Scooter told me to hop on the song. And I was like, you know what, like let me see what I got. And that song was ass, but I thought it was good at that moment. But the more I improved and shit, like, you know, you could see
kept leveling up.
Yeah, just kept leveling up. That's pretty much it from there.
Hell yeah. So then before like all the rapping stuff, would you guys just like mess around like just rapping and stuff, or it's just he was just like, hey, just hop on and see what happens? Or
nah, I've never been that kind of dude. I know that like most of the people, like sometimes like if their homies rapping shit, like they'll hop on the mic, and they'll try to like, you know, just spit something random or, you know, just get something out there. But nah, most of the time I just sit there in the room, I'll be on my phone or something, or just try to get my feedback as I could. But most of the time I would really just sit there, like I said. Just that one day just came along and I just took my opportunity around with it.
And you're just like, let's go.
Yeah, I was just like, let's go.
Damn, and you got that spark in you. You're like, let's do it.
Yeah, I think when you start doing it, and like, you know, I think everybody like thinks they're like, I think like I said it like on real quick those things, like everybody like it's a sport at the end of the day. Like everybody's trying to win, everybody's trying to be first place, you know.
Yeah.
So like it's really just a competition out here, and especially with like how many artists are in Oxnard, in Ventura County, everything, like it's a competition. And I know it's like everybody thinks they're the best, but like, you know, gotta show it out there, put your money where your mouth is for, you know?
Yeah. No, especially with all like that social media, like you see it up there and you see people blowing up, you're like, oh, I could do that too, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's why a lot of people are just like, all right, hop on it and stuff. But like you said, it just takes consistency to just keep going and just
just networking with the right people too. Just all that takes into it.
True that.
Yeah. Because I mean, you could have it in you, but if you're not networking with the right people, you're not gonna go nowhere. Like at the end of the day, it's just like, you gotta know people to get where you want to go. It sounds
exactly. Talking about music and all that, like I was looking at your Instagram and I saw that what was the song Staples Center? Yeah. Like how'd that collaboration come through?
That's my boy Julio. I mean, I went to school with him since I was like in 3rd grade.
Oh, okay. He's local too.
Yeah, he's been doing. He hasn't really done music no more. He's more focusing on football right now and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, he got like a D1 offer, so he's focusing on that right now.
Shit.
Yeah, he's not focusing on
a little rapping on the side.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to do that right now. I totally get it though. But I mean, yeah, he's been doing music since like. Probably like our freshman year in high school. Him and Scooter had a song that blew up over in high school. Like I think it had like 30K streams on SoundCloud or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, it was solid. Like they were doing their thing, but like the same thing as I go back to the consistency thing. Like after they dropped that song, like there was no consistency to keep trying to build the brand from there, you know.
Right.
So that it just dies out, and then like, you know, try to come back later, years later, it doesn't really like carry on.
You're starting fresh, basically.
Yeah, starting from 0 again. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much how it came along. We've always been friends and stuff
You
like
guys,
that.
let's just do something together.
Yeah, we just kept like, I mean, we have multiple songs together and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I have another one like 49er Greatness. I had that with my boy like Fry and stuff like that. So we have like multiple songs together for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So far right now, you've only been working with like your boys, like your close friends. Like, have you tried working with other artists that are local?
Yeah, so recently like I worked with OGT. I think you know who OGT is.
OGT.
Yeah, I did a song with him, and then I'm gonna have another one coming out with Can to the Dawn. He's another artist from Oxnard. I'm gonna have another song coming out with him. So I'm trying to work out like more artists from the city and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm trying to network with different people and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just try to put up the 805.
Yeah,
It's more
pretty much.
specifically Oxnard, yeah, because
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get more than just Oxnard though, for real too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know you can only do so much in your own city too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And then like from what we hear from other people too, the city you're coming out of, they're like most likely the least to show support.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to call nobody haters or nothing.
No,
but
no, yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like you know, some people are going to judge you just for doing music or like even doing something you want to do. So
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to take it as constructive criticism and just move along with it. You know.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
had the homie Heartless. He also like spoke about like if he would have just focused on like local shit like that, like he wouldn't have evolved into the artist that he is now. And dude, he's
Yeah.
like he's blowing up in a totally different country. Like his
Yeah.
song is like number one?
the number one in like I forgot the country, but it's out there.
But bro, like
yeah.
just to even say that, how many people can say that?
Yeah, not that many.
That their song when
Shout out Heartless.
that
Yeah, for real.
gone number one in a country, bro.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small country, bro. But
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The thing is that small country is for sure has a bigger population than Oxnard.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
Yeah, like one number one could lead to another, you know, in other different countries and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no, but what I've heard too is like you got to step out of your city because the city is the one that like you know saw you rising up and they'll look at you just like oh he's just up and coming. But as soon as you step out of that, they'll see you with like all this support and all that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And that's
absolutely.
when like they'll come back at you like oh all right I knew him since from the beginning. You know what I mean? But
like Anderson .Paak, bro, and nobody heard of him, but as soon as they found out that he's
yeah.
from the city, hey, everybody was like, hell yeah, we fuck with him, you know?
and then that
Yeah,
food drop
fool.
Oxnard and Ventura.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Because I
albums,
didn't
yeah.
even know he was from Oxford until he
That's
started
what I'm
blowing
saying,
up.
dude.
Oh,
Right.
exactly. It's trippy.
Yeah, but I mean that's how the game goes for you know. They ain't gonna really show love to you until you're up like that.
Exactly.
But I mean, you gotta deal with that.
That's the grind.
That's how it is, you know.
Yeah.
That's why we're reaching out to the artists now, you know, before they make that big jump to like mainstream or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we'd rather talk to you guys now when you guys are still, you know, I don't want to say humble because I mean hopefully you guys are humble throughout the whole process.
Yeah,
But we want to get
Up
you
and
guys
coming.
where you guys are
Yeah.
just struggling doing the hustle right now.
yeah. That's one thing I always want to do. I want to stick true to myself. So I mean, even if I do go mainstream, how you said, or I sign with a record label, I still want to come back and
Remember
like
us,
still
bro.
show love. You
Remember
know,
us.
Yeah.
Remember
I
us.
still want to show love to like everybody that showed love to me in the beginning. Because I mean, they put you where you want to be. You know,
Exactly,
and, like,
yeah.
you gotta really appreciate those
It's those
chances.
little steps that you got to take
Yeah,
to
for
get
real.
to the top.
Yeah,
Hell
really.
And what is there a specific artist right now that you have in mind that you're like, oh, I really would want to work with this person? It doesn't have to be local; it could be anybody.
I mean, they're like mainstream artists, but like Blue Books can, OGZ, like dudes like that. I mean, like dudes from the city would be like Leo the Fool, Surrealist, and like dudes like that. I for sure want to work with dudes like that, no doubt.
Yeah.
The homie OGs is like always pulling up like in Ventura,
Yeah.
doing shit in Ventura.
He likes-
and all
he
that,
likes
He
right?
goes to like the homie Angels shop in
Heaven.
Heaven. Yeah, Heaven.
yeah. I used to go to high school with that boy. We're like
With Angel?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That fool seems cool.
yeah. He's been grinding that shit out since he was in high school. Like
Yeah, hell
he would take the boys to his crib all the time, and he would be selling like. First started off like 6 pairs of shoes, and he started going out crazy.
Damn,
and
that was like
he built his brand.
almost like what $500,000 on IG or something right
Yeah,
now?
something like that. You
A
know?
little bit over or something like that,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
that was up there. Hell
That's the
yeah.
grind right there, you know.
Fuck
With,
yeah.
with the homie Santi.
That was funny, dude.
bro.
That was
Shout out
comedy,
Santi.
bro, no doubt.
Hell yeah. So you knew Angel and all that and shit like that.
Yeah, I knew him a little bit. Nothing like we were like we best friends and shit
But,
like
like,
that.
you just knew
Yeah,
him.
we have like mutuals and stuff like that in high school. So nothing crazy like that. But he does be supporting now and be tapping into my music and shit. So you know I appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Shout out to him.
That was doing it big too. I seen he's gave some close to what is it, Santa Fe?
Santa Fe Clan?
Yeah, Santa Fe Clan and all that. You know, shout out Guanajuato. But what part of Mexico are you from?
To be,
Or your parents?
Are you Mexican first time? We don't want to
my
assume.
my mom's from Stockton.
Mexican, bro.
My mom's from Stockton. My dad's from LA with my grandma, and like they're all from Jalisco.
So you're like second generation.
yeah, I'm
then.
second generation. Yeah,
So Jalisco.
yeah, that's where my grandma's from. Yeah.
Have you gone back out there?
When I was like 8, but I haven't went back. No.
Yeah, bro. I feel like me too. It's been a while since I've been back in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Tijuana, but that's not considered. I don't think that's Mexico.
Yeah, that's like
it's ghetto as fuck too, but it's not like going to the rancho.
Exactly,
you know,
bro. Yeah.
I think there's like a place before you get to to Tijuana. I forgot what that city's called, but it's like exactly the same thing as Tijuana.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's just the border in between.
Yeah, it's not even anything. There's people that live in San Diego and go live in Tijuana.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that live in Tijuana, work in the U.S. and then just come back the same day.
It's cheaper and shit. Yeah, smart idea. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a bitch
if you're there,
trying to cross over the border.
You got work in the morning at 7 o'clock. Yo, we got like 4 to cross the fucking line and shit. That's crazy.
Like 2-3 hours waiting there. Yeah, that's on foot. Imagine in car. That shit on a busy day, holidays.
You better hope they don't close one of those freaking tolls.
Yeah,
you're gonna be there for long.
Yeah, you be waiting there all day.
Damn, and so you got the homie James producing like the music and beats and all that. Like, do you have someone that like that you have like that records, does music videos and whatnot?
Nah, I don't have nobody that does my music videos right now.
No.
We used to have my boy Augie Films. He does like all photography and stuff like that. He does like baby showers and stuff like that. He does a bunch of stuff. So shout out to Augie. And I know he does all that things, but you know he recently had a baby and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure like he's trying to focus more on the family and stuff like that too. I mean, I could relate. I recently had a baby too, so
congrats, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hell yeah, congrats, bro. Yeah. New father over here. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that probably changed your mentality too when it comes to like rapping and all that, right? Like you're a little bit more serious.
Yeah, that's what really put like how you said too. Like, what was my first motivation was like having like James like to push me and do it like that. But my second motivation recently has been like having my baby boy. You know, like especially like these videos like later on going on the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I want to be able to like provide and like this to be something that where like it can feed my family and stuff like that. You know, so like later on when he's older, he can look back at the video and be like, damn, that's where my pop started off at. You know, like
damn,
like this is where like he started off, like, you know, like
give him his motivation.
Yeah, like, you know, just keep him pushing like that, you know. That's pretty much that's pretty much all I want to do. Not even just him, bro. Like other little kids that be watching and stuff like that. Just like motivate and put some stuff into them, you know. I feel.
Damn, man, that's a pretty good mentality that you got right there, bro. Because there's some people that are like, no, I'm good at rapping, I don't give a fuck and all that. You know what I mean? But the way you were talking about it, like, hell yeah, that is motivating me.
You want to rap too?
Oh, for real,
yeah. I don't even gotta be rap. Like, there's a lot of ways out here for produce to make money and like to get out there and stuff like that. Especially like the way y'all doing it right now, like podcasting and stuff like that. There's just gotta put yourself out there and just figure out what you really want to do.
Like you said, consistency.
Yeah, just consistently keep doing it. Like if you figure out that's something that you want to do, just keep doing it, and one day it's gonna stick.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so I think I've only seen one music video, the Staples Center one. Like, have you done any other more stuff like that?
The first one I did was Mr. Nirvana. Shout out my boy Fry. And I did one with Scooter. That was filmed with Destructive. We did that one with Destructive. And then after that, I filmed. There was I think it was Staples. No. Yeah, I think it was Staples Center. And then I filmed Greatness was my video.
Right.
And then we filmed like another video. I forgot the name to that one. But since then, I haven't dropped another video. And it's been probably like 8 months. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to be more consistent dropping videos. But like at the end of the year, I'm gonna have another video dropping. So and then at the end, like next year, I'm gonna try to drop a video every single month, so I can just consistently keep going.
Yeah. And so, how do you go about like those music videos that you've done? Like, is it just obviously with Staples Center it was kind of like a collab thing, right?
Yeah.
But the other ones, like you said, you had one by yourself. Like, did you go to like the videographer and you're like, all right, I want this, or was it just like all right, let's do this, let's do that? Like,
I think it's more of a location thing. If you have a good location, I think you can really get much out of it. You can get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to do a video at my boy Brando's house because just looking at it, I was like, bro, this is a great place to shoot a video, you know. So like one day, like we had the opportunity to shoot a video there when like all the boys were there. And like we called my boy Augie over, we started doing the video right there, and that was probably like the most views we got on the video. It's nothing crazy. It's probably like 1.5K, but it's better than nothing.
Hey, that's up there,
that's
bro.
A start, bro.
Yeah.
And then we just that was pretty much it. We dropped another one after, but it didn't do that great. But that's pretty much it. I let the videographer do whatever he wants to do. To be honest, because at the end of the day,
you let him direct. And,
I let him do what I want to do. But I mean, if I have an idea, of course, I'm gonna push it out there. You know, just like oh, bro, fucking record me smoking this, like you know, up close or some bullshit. You know, something like that. Just some like little things like that.
Oh hell yeah! We gotta hit you up with gotta link you up with Perspective Films, bro. Hell yeah.
That's who it is. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know who that is. Yeah. I know who that is.
Prospect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Prospect. What did I say? Perspective. No, Prospect. My bad.
Yeah. Now I think because I heard him talking about the cipher and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was on there.
Yeah. So yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, for sure. Need tapping with him, no doubt.
Hell yeah. See. Get that shit, and then maybe we're in the background like,
no doubt.
Yeah. But can you talk about your writing strategy? Like, how do you write down your lyrics? Like, or you just randomly be working and you're like, oh shit, I thought about this. Pull out the phone.
Or is it all freestyle?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a freestyle person. Shout out to everybody that can freestyle. Y'all got it in the bag. That's skill for sure.
That's a talent. Yeah.
That's a super talent. I don't know. I can't do that yet. Hopefully one day I can get there, but I cannot freestyle. I mean, I'll admit that. But I mean, like most of the time, I'll just sit there and I'll write without a beat. Or if I go in the studio, my boy has a beat.
Yeah.
I'll start going.
Trying to write from the
I'll try to write from the beat. So it's either like no beat and I'll just write, and then we go in there. We try to find a BPM that fits what I wrote, and we just go from there, basically.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And then what about like what you actually write down? Like, is it just like what you're going through? Like,
yeah,
like just trying to like motivate people? Or
yeah, most of the time it's like what I go through, or if I'm just really trying to just talk shit.
Yeah,
I just go on there and I'll just talk my shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So most of the time, right now, what I've been doing is just mostly just talking my shit.
Hell yeah.
That's what I do.
That's what you gotta do. Pop off. Let them know what's up.
Yeah, I just gotta talk my shit right now.
Hell yeah. All right. So talking about all this rap and all that, like, let's talk about like your upbringing and all that. Like, where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Inland Empire. I grew up like in Paris.
Shit.
You guys know where Paris is at, by Riverside, Mono Valley. Yeah, I grew up right there. Yeah, I grew up right there like my first 5 years. And then after that, I moved back. I was over here probably until 6th grade. Then I moved back over there, and I was over there till 7th to 8th grade. And I came back my freshman year, and then I just been here ever since.
Damn, so you've been back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
How was that like? Because you were there for a minute, and then you just get ripped off of that, and then like all your homies and your friends and all that, or
yeah, I mean it was kind of different over there. I wasn't really like a talkative kid over there, to be honest.
Right.
Like over here, I mean I already knew everybody. I was already cool with everybody. I was more like in depth with everybody over here, you know. So I had a lot more friends, and it was worse leaving here than going over there. Like, you know, even though I was over there for far more time.
Like you said, you had more friends here.
Yeah, I was more connected with people over here. Yeah, but
as soon as you came back, it was a party.
Yeah, I liked it way better coming back than like leaving over there. I hated leaving here. Yeah. But I do like count that as my second home though, no doubt.
Hell yeah.
How big of a difference was it when you would go out there to coming back here? I mean, I know you said you weren't that talkative, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw like, damn, it's more active over here, or.
I think it's the same thing. I think there's still like a heavy population of Mexican people either way. Like, you know, it's still like heavy raza everywhere you go, you know, no matter what. I think the only difference over there, I wasn't really like in the hoods like that. I was a little ass kid, so I wasn't really doing nothing crazy. But I mean, I don't. It's probably.
You heard a lot more.
Yeah, it's probably more stuff over here than like over there.
Okay.
Yeah, but, I mean, I ain't talking about politics, no doubt.
What elementary school did you go to?
I went to here. I went to Driftwood. I went to like 3 different schools here. I went to Bard. That's by the base. And I went to Fonsorio. It's like probably like one of the newer ones they built by like the thing. And then I went to Driftwood. I went there from like 2nd to 6th grade.
Oh, damn, we were there for kindergarten.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I went back just to sit for 6th grade.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we were at Driftwood. Then we went to McKenna.
Yeah.
And then that's when I went to.
You ended up going to Brecky.
Yeah, because I was in that GATE program.
Damn,
GATE, not gay program, because I know a lot of homies. No, because a lot of homies are like, oh, I'm in the gay program. Oh, you're in the gay program? I was like, nah, GATE. Yeah, I know, but then after that, I was just switching back off of school and all that. Yeah, but we went to Driftwood
same thing. Yeah.
Have you seen Driftwood recently?
Yeah,
It's like all crazy,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, I was there when they built like that new like second like building like top of the back. Yeah, I was there. I was part of that class.
Okay.
Like when I was going from like I think when I left from 6th grade, they were already building it, and then I was helping like, bro, that shit was crazy. They were making us help like move the stuff in the building, like all the students, like they were making us move like the chairs, the desks.
My class was in there where they built the 2-story building.
Yeah,
And trip out how the kindergarten classroom that we went to is still there, like.
Yeah, the kindergarten class is still there, but
like a portable, like the portables.
No, it's all the way in the corner over there on what is it?
It's literally by the light. It's literally right by the light.
Yeah,
I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. That's where we went.
That's our kindergarten class right there.
But everything beyond that point is like second story buildings and all that, right?
They completely changed everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a trip out there. Like, hey, help us move the chairs. And
Yeah, my teacher picked all the big kids. Like, she was like, yeah, Marco, you helping for sure. Like, my boy Julio, like, everybody was like, yeah, like, all the big kids come move the desk, move the chairs.
Hey, we're about to file a lawsuit right there. Child labor, for real.
Yeah, she was making us move everything. Like the big old tubs, like, full of, like, I was like, what the
Outside
fuck?
school district can't afford freaking movers?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Build this big old building but can't get movers is crazy.
For real, man.
Bugging out.
Hey, but I felt sad, bro, when they were gonna take down that building. Cause I had my class right there, and low key, like when I remember the halls, that shit looked old school. Like the doors, like were like, the doors for the classrooms were like new, like they were metal, and like with the
they would switch out the doors, but the whole hallway
but there was other doors that were still the wooden ones with the fucking like the brass fucking knob and shit.
No,
and and then the little library was all the way at the end.
Damn, that's what they're doing in Rose Avenue right now. The school that I went from 3rd grade to 6th grade, the old school is right here, and then they had like the whole like playground in the field where everyone would play. Yeah. Now that's where all the big buildings are at, and they're gonna destroy all these buildings right now. I'm like, damn, they're destroying my childhood, bro.
They're changing everything up in the city for real.
Hell yeah. Like I said on the podcast before, I'm like, it's little LA now.
No, it is
basically
a bunch of freaking apartments everywhere. There's no parking anymore.
No, for reals, bro.
Yeah, it takes you like 30 minutes to get from one side of the city to the other. Which is crazy, but I mean, look, we're getting a bunch of stuff now, so I mean, the city's gonna continue to grow.
Yeah, LA's
I just wish they would build more houses though, like houses, not apartments.
Well, they're doing that in Camarillo, but those shits are like like $2-3 million.
Yeah, easy.
Like,
all of them are over $1 million.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, even in the city, like right there by Breaky, where you used to go to school, like all those houses are there, like $1 million, $2 million.
Yeah,
like,
no, for reals, bro.
Yeah, it's expensive, no doubt.
All these 87-year-olds are making bank right now. They got
that guy that sold his property for the new school, the one right there next to Rose. Rose Park?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I kind of live around there. So
I live right there. Shout out Rose Park.
That guy fucking made a bag off of that. And he still has his property still.
Yeah, I know. He still has his thing right there. Like,
he has a little house right there and just build all around it.
That's what I said. Take everything but my little square.
Yeah,
I mean, sooner or later, he's probably going to want to move out. Like,
I mean, that's going to be another, $2-3 million?
Yeah, and that's smart, and that's smart because, I mean, he's waiting till, like, there's more buildings and more actual bigger shit coming down to the city so that way he can just cash out. Like, dude, with all that money he already made, like,
you got a bag for he's gonna pass it down to his kids.
And then they bought it. They bought it for like under 100. Now they're selling it for over $2-3 million. Then that whole plot right there, god damn.
Hey, if that was your property, would you want them to name the school after you? That was your property.
I wouldn't say under my name, but I would
like your last name.
Nah, not my last name.
Come on, man.
I would probably be like, hey, change the street to my name, but not the school. Because then if you put it under your name, you'd have to be like not forced to like contribute to like every year, but like just have to do something with it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like maybe you would.
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably have to go in there and do some charity work or something.
At
least donate
to
some
be recognized,
money.
I guess, to be like, it was worth
to keep the name. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Hey, like that Haydoc's no longer Haydock anymore. It's like Dr. whatever the fuck.
You're lying.
Yeah, it's not Haydock anymore. Yeah.
After that,
because they were saying that Haydock or whatever. I don't know, like, I guess because he was a white guy. And they were like, oh, nah, fuck that. We want a brown person. So they got some Mexican doctor.
Damn.
They changed the name to some Mexican doctor, bro.
What middle school did you go to? Was it around here or was it out there?
It was back in the IE. I went to a school called Pennicati.
Pennicati?
Pennicati, yeah.
Pennicati,
yeah.
Okay.
I came back actually my, last semester of 8th grade to Driftful again.
So you had high school here?
Oh, Driftful started doing middle school, all the way to middle school.
Yeah, it started doing middle school. Yeah, it started doing K through 8. So I went there my last semester of 8th grade. And then I graduated right there.
What high school did you go to here?
I went to Pacifica.
Pacifica? Hell yeah. Shout out Pacifica.
Yeah, no doubt.
So you graduated, 5 years ago? What did you say?
Yeah, I graduated 2020.
2020.
Oh, they got the worst fucking year.
Damn, I know. Did you have to do the online classes and all that?
It's towards the back end, but towards nothing crazy. Yeah, it was probably.
Well, you're already basically done, right?
Yeah, it was like half of the last semester, basically.
How was that though? How was that? Because it was towards already the back end, like you said.
Yeah, I think it was worse just because we didn't have prom or nothing. We didn't have none of that stuff.
You didn't have the graduation either, right?
Yeah, we had it inside the gym, and everybody. The worst thing was everybody was waiting in the line, but everybody had their masks on and shit.
Yeah.
And, everybody's going one at a time to go and like walk over the stage in the gym.
Bro, that shit was a crazy year, bro.
Imagine freaking the person giving you your diploma or whatever, these big old plexiglass, and they're like, take it, hey, don't touch me.
No, it was kind of weird. Like as soon as we went in there, like they made us take off our masks and shit, and then like we could walk across the stage. I was like, makes no sense. So whatever works.
Yeah, no, those couple years were fucking insane, bro. Yeah. Like even when we look back at it now, we're like, what the fuck were we doing?
Hey, well, it's gonna go down to the history books, bro. It's gonna be hilarious.
We were part of that. We're gonna be, hey, Miko, do you remember? Did you ever hear about COVID? Yeah, I was there. Look at this is a mask. You bring out an old mask. Like, look.
Yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen for real.
It's all dirty and shit.
For real, this shit's all crumbling and look.
Like, you sure it's a mask? It looks like a diaper. They started there, people were calling it chin diapers because they weren't even putting it on over their face. They were
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was just putting it under my nose right there because I couldn't breathe with that shit.
I wasn't doing that shit. Hell no. And I wear glasses too, so if I was all fogging up, I was like, I look like a dumbass. I was like,
you're all trying to see and shit. Like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, hell no. I was like, I ain't doing that.
Damn. Yeah, so I mean, we've been talking about all your rap career and like your life in general. Like, apart from that, is there anything like you're aspiring to do, or like, besides being a good father, because you're just recently a father? You know what I mean?
I think it falls into like the same branch, but I do want to finish like completely my 4 years of college. So I want to go in there and just get everything done, so I can like also set an example of like what you need to do and stuff. I know music like is only going to carry me so far, Exactly. So I need to have like a backup plan, something that's going to continue.
Have that plan B, or not even plan B, but just like the next step.
Yeah, I mean, it is a plan B. You can't put all your eggs in one basket and expect it's going to work out.
Exactly.
Like even though like I do think it is going to work out, and I know it will work out, I have to make sure like something else is in the background that I can rely on as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said 4 years of college and all that. Is there like a specific degree that you're working on?
Most likely like child development. Like I want to be like a teacher. But I know that's like a crazy like difference.
I'm tripping, what?
Yeah, but I do want to be like a teacher.
Hey,
so like
you're definitely gonna teach them their ABCs though.
Yeah, I'm not going to teach them some crazy shit, but I do want to do that because I also want to coach football and stuff like that later on down in the future. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like if I do that, it will correlate. It'll be easier to get into that type of stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, that's badass. Yeah, that's cool. And then definitely that's something that like you said it's a son, right?
Yeah,
your son that can definitely look forward to that. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, look up to you in that way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, not only did he did this rapping, he's like, he's still has that other that studio,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just want to continue like do a bunch of different things, just like even if I'm just going to school, maybe I'll do something different than like child development. I'll just like maybe fucking do photographing or something like random. But
no, but I mean, as soon as you study like child development and all that, there's certain things you can go to, not just teaching and all that, right?
Absolutely,
like
I just want to just continue just to like evolve myself for real.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, I think we talked about it all. I don't think we can squeeze anything out of.
Squeeze anything out.
That was crazy.
But we can't get anything else out of it besides the Social Security. But
exactly, bro. Hey, but thank you for pulling up, bro.
Appreciate y'all for the opportunity, but for hopefully we can do this later on.
And then before we end it, like, is there any shout outs or
Yeah, I just want to shout out my boys, Farm Studios. They want to do all my cover arts. They're the ones who do all my emblems, everything. So shout out my boy Brando, David, Danny, Rivy, all those boys over there.
Homie James.
Yeah, my homie James, the best producer in the city. And also shout out my boy Fry, Boy, all those who support me. And yeah,
hell yeah.
Shout out all those guys.
What about like any upcoming projects or something you can announce, or still in the
I have a song that should be coming out like probably, I want to say like 2 weeks with Can't to the Dawn. That's my next single, and then I have another one working with one of real quick those boys. He wanted me to collab with him, and I want to collab with him too. So I'm gonna have another single coming out, and then I have another EP coming out before the end of the year, and then I have another video coming out like at the end of the year.
So there we go. Like you said, that was your goal, to be consistent. So there it is.
Yeah.
Stay tuned in, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate y'all for
and then also at the end, like just to keep it clear, where can they find you, like on Instagram, Spotify, or whatever? Like, just shout out all your things.
My regular page is Marco AM _, and then my music page is Bully __ Productions. Y'all can find me there, and then y'all want to find my producer, hit him up for beats. Produced by JPRODJXY _ Y'all can find him there too.
All right.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, thank you, Marco. Thank you once again for coming out.
You, bro. Thank you.
Hopefully we get you on again.
Yeah, appreciate it. I will.
With your boy James.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll lock it in.
Next time, let's see if the homie James can pull up.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.